Krishna operates on many levels. One time Prabhupada was in London on a different note. And mosquitoes are biting all the devotees, but they're not biting Prabhupada. And Prabhupada said, how come mosquito not? The devotee said, Srila Prabhupada, the mosquito not biting you. Do they know that you are a pure devotee? So they're not biting you. Yes, Prabhupada said, yes. And then he said, but in Calcutta they make no such distinction. So you're asking where to draw the line? Is the mosquitoes? He said, Calcutta, no distinction. So one should not be too concerned about that. One should not be too concerned. Rather, one should see in every situation there's opportunity. Every situation.
That is what we discussed in our Bhakti workshop. Topic came up. And I said, even though Pandavas were they were the greatest devotees of Krishna, they actually went through the difficulties since their birth till the war ended, or even after the war.
Yeah.
But they were having a faith on Lord that He will come and protect them all the time. So
Yes.
not that once you start following Krishna consciousness, you are not going to, all your difficulties are going to go away. But your faith will be there, saying that Lord is going to take
Yeah. And he makes use of the difficulties to purify some anarthas in our heart. I have got so many anarthas, right? Each anartha has got a special, chemotherapy to get rid of those cells. And exact therapy Krishna is going to give us. It's targeted to that particular false ego, pride, lack of tolerance, whatever may be there. So all these qualities that are undesirable, Krishna purifies them through experiences, such that we learn the lesson and we take that very seriously. Yes. So actually devotee becomes very thankful. Just like if a doctor says, now your cancer cells all gone, I cut it all off. Are you going to complain to the doctor? Why did you take it all away? You should have left some behind. No. It says, good, now you're all clear. No more, isn't it? Radhanath Maharaj used that example. You don't tell the surgeon, leave someone there. So no, take it away. So anartha is like that. It's cancerous. It has to be taken out. And sometimes the more we attach to it, the more harder it is to be taken out. We resist taking it out. We resist that. And that's what becomes painful. That's when it becomes painful. You don't want it removed because you can't attach to it. Another example is given of weeds. The weeds in the garden, the weeds have to be pulled out. Now it is painful to pull out weeds. But then if you don't do that, your proper plant will not grow. So the creeper of bhakti will not grow the weeds. And to make things worse, the weeds look like the bhakti lata. They look like the devotional. They look like the Krishna conscious. But actually they are not. They are weeds. And unless an expert gardener knows what is a weed and what is a plant, it's very hard. Like Senthil Prabhu does gardening. He knows. Because I look at it and think, okay, that's a weed. But that one I'm not sure. I asked that gardener, what is it? Enzo. He said, whatever Senthil is not planted is a weed. He actually told me a definition. Anything other than Senthil Prabhu is a weed. You can take it out. I said, now that's an expert gardener. He knows. Yes, Madhu, you want to say something? No? Somebody else? Oh, sorry, Madhu, I can't see your hand. Yeah, please. You. Yes. Yes. So she's not crazy. She's a very great advanced devotee. Why is she asking for more difficulty again and again? So Krishna will not leave them. Krishna stays with them. Because that time Krishna was leaving, you see. He said, now the war is finished, you got the kingdom, the enemies are gone, you can live happily now. I'm going. So no, you stay here. So when difficulties come, the Lord will come. So therefore they don't want to lose the Lord, even if there are difficulties. Now that is advanced Krishna consciousness. Now which scripture in the world will teach you to pray for difficulties? Have you heard of any religion in the world that says pray for difficulties? Never. That's why Krishna consciousness is so much advanced. That devotee prays for difficulties so the Lord can be there with them. Says, if we see you, then we don't see birth and death. Isn't it? Kunti Maharani in the prayer she says, by having your darshan, we won't have darshana, bhava darshana of this material world, of birth and death. So your darshan is so auspicious. So we are very fortunate in Sydney, we can go every day and have Radha Gopinath darshan if you want. So fortunate. To have a temple is great, and to be allowed to go to temple is great. To have allowed to have darshan, you go to Tirupati, you forget what darshan you had. Last time they waited for 4 hours, and by the time I came for darshan, they kicked me out so fast. I forgot what Balaji was wearing also. I don't remember what dress he had. What you asked me what color, I don't remember. I got kicked out so fast. As soon as you come near the thing, they push you out. Until that time, it's going very slow. The queue is very slow. Once you get near the darshan, you're pushed out, isn't it? So, but in Gopinath, so nice. You can have darshan for hours together. Prabhupada is so kind. We don't have to be in anxiety. But we shouldn't take for granted either. So seeing the Lord means not seeing birth and death. That one becomes fearless. Any other points on? So your question answered, right? Nandgokul too? There are many examples to substantiate that. So in other words, if you talk of applying it in our life, when difficulties come, look for opportunities. What is opportunity in that difficulty? Now, for example, we are without a house now, so we are going every week here and there, moving around. There is some inconvenience in that, obviously. A lot of inconvenience for us and the host. But at the same time, we are getting opportunity to connect with devotees, which we didn't have before. So it's good. And also it's making us more lean. I carry only a few things, not carry so many things that you're uselessly carrying around. Baggage, keep it small. You can live from 2 suitcases, that's enough. Minimize our wants and needs. So like that. In every situation there's difficulty, but there's also advantages. If you look at the advantages, even if you see that devotee is giving me a hard time, that hard time is also good for me because it's making more introspective. Rather than become resentful and bitter, we see, okay, this devotee is agency, is my Shiksha Guru. He's acting like my Shiksha Guru. He's the agent of my karma. He's delivering my karma to me. He's my delivery man, postman that delivers my karma. He's the karma postie. and yeah, that's right. So, but in that we see what anartha Krishna is highlighting to me. Which anartha of mine is which bad quality of mine is being highlighted here? Am I too puffed up? Am I too arrogant? Am I insensitive to devotees? Am I taking things for granted? What am I doing wrong here? That's being corrected here. And we accept that. It's so wonderful because it's a big relief actually. The moment you understand what it is and why it's being done, it's a big relief. The big boulder is removed. The big burden is taken off suddenly from your shoulders. You feel very light. Oh, that's good. That means Krishna cares for me. Then you become fearless because you have now experienced Krishna's care. So then in future also something happens, Krishna will take care of me. And then you can sleep in the night peacefully. See, one of the reasons that we have difficulty in sleeping is because our mind is always active, thinking of this, thinking of that, thinking of that. Very active mind, you can't sleep, isn't it? Mind is disturbed, you can't sleep. But on the other hand, we have this faith that Krishna is going to protect me. And have the experience of that, not just theoretical knowledge, but experience of that, then one is able to sleep like a baby. Because Krishna will protect me. Yes, Mataji?
What I think is surrendering is like completely depending on Krishna, even though like point which Prabhu said, difficulties, what we also have experienced, like me and my Prabhu, the difficulties, because we had a difficulties in initial days of the Krishna consciousness, we could accept Krishna consciousness little bit easily.
Yes.
Because
that is the impetus. That is the impetus for us.
Yeah, and so because Krishna wants you to surrender, and he wants you to come a little bit closer to you, and accept this Krishna consciousness. That's why he is giving you difficulties, and like the higher intense difficulty will be given to the more pure devotee, because he will test, like
Correct.
Yeah, he will be. So he will be under test, like how much he can. He's ready to come to home. So, like the more difficulty, he'll be. If it's a pure devotee, he won't react anything. He will be like so calm. And I have seen devotees so calm. Like example, you. Prabhu. You're not. You don't have any.
You haven't seen my other side.
We have seen something, some sides.